Look, if you're sitting there wondering why your usual playbook for limited partner investments is starting to feel brittle, outdated, or just plain risky, you're not alone. Emerging markets used to be the wild cards, the maybe next time of investing. Now, they're shaking the whole system up in ways that cut deeper than just opportunity. They challenge your entire mindset, your allocation strategy, and your appetite for risk like nothing else. And that's frustrating as hell. Because you want returns, real sustainable ones, not just hype or stats on a spreadsheet. You want to keep up, but every move feels like a gamble on a chessboard where half the pieces don't follow the old rules anymore. Here's the brutal truth. Sticking to the usual developed markets safe bets won't cut it anymore. Emerging markets are rewriting the playbook, and if you're not shifting your strategy, you're going to get left behind. No excuses. The world outside your comfort zone is changing fast, powered by rapid tech adoption, shifting demographics, exploding middle classes, and yes, plenty of chaos. But here's the secret nobody shouts loud enough. This chaos is where the real power plays hide. You need to stop thinking about emerging markets like they're some remote, mystical land you only glance at when reports are good. They're not fringe anymore. They're central. They're the hidden engines that can turbocharge returns, but only if you get how to partner with them, not just invest in them. That means dropping the old ways of playing it safe. Forget passive exposure or broad index tracking. It's about deeply understanding the local fund managers who have skin in the game, aren't just spraying capital blindly, and are embedded in the networks making real change happen on the ground. Get this. Your job is to hunt down those managers who aren't just chasing exits, but building ecosystems. Who aren't just operating within the broken systems, but actively shaping new ones. The ones who see risk where others panic and spot opportunity where others see disorder. Because emerging markets' demographics are different, tech adoption curves don't mirror what you know from developed markets, and local political risks aren't barriers. They're variables you learn to manage better than anyone else. This means being unbelievably disciplined about the signals you follow. You can't trust traditional metrics alone. You need to build intel directly, local partners, boots on the ground, context that no quarterly report can capture. And money alone doesn't cut it. Your capital must be strategic. The best limited partners are those who become more than passive capital providers. They become collaborators, co-creators, connectors. If you sit back with your spreadsheet, hoping the fund delivers under that old model, you're spinning your wheels. Here's what you do, step by step. First, narrow focus ruthlessly. Pick a handful of emerging market funds or sectors where you can develop real insider knowledge. Chase managers with demonstrated local edge, who get local dynamics and think long-term. Second, go beyond the numbers. Get direct contact. Challenge their theses. Visit if you have to. No more armchair investing here. Third, align incentives so your capital pushes real growth, not just immediate returns. Demand transparency, real skin in the game, and clear governance structures that show managers are in this for impact and scale, not just quick wins. Fourth, prepare to be patient but also ready to pivot fast. Emerging markets need nimble capital that can move when local realities shift overnight. The frustration of failing to adapt here will hit hard. Watching others scoop up returns you missed, seeing dollars wasted because you clung to safe defaults, that rage is real and it's justified. But you're closer than you think to breaking this cycle. Stop fighting the system the way it was and start working with the system it's becoming. Because if you don't, your portfolio will keep bouncing on the surface while emerging markets create the next tectonic shift in global capital flows. And you'll be stuck watching from the sidelines, wondering what went wrong. Do the work. Get in the trenches. Build real connections. Demand real transparency. Push your partners to think global but act local with precision. Be ruthless in your scouting and relentless in your follow-up. This is the only way to transform frustration into control, fear into strategy. Emerging markets are no longer just an option. They're a fundamental shift in what it means to be a limited partner today. And the clock is ticking. The ones who adapt fast are the ones who don't just survive, but dominate what's next. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for perfect insight. Act now, or you'll be watching the game change through a window while others rewrite the rules right in front of you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the featured link to discover more.